again, so. Diddly dee. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, are you two going to be ready to go in about half a minute?
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit the present.
Okay, and Maureen, do you still want me to leave yours hidden for now?
Yeah, we'll turn it on at a certain time.
Okay, yeah, just let me know when you're ready.
Okay, yeah, thanks.
I can actually, I'll have.
Billy, do you want to talk first?
Uh,
Or do you want me to start?
I could start. I'll do it. Just let me know
Yeah,
when
you
we're
start,
live.
since you're running the show. Yeah.
Okay, you two ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Ah!
I'm ready now. I was turning off a fan so I don't get mic feedback.
You're live.
Well, hello. Welcome. This is the first Wintergatan Discord party weekend-long intermission. So we have this is an hour-long segment, and welcome to the first event. This is the fan art party. It is a judged competition of all the art that has been posted on Discord. So I've gone ahead and made a slideshow here, and it's divided up into 4 categories. So we have we'll take 15 minutes each in each category, give or take. I mean, there's a lot of stuff, and we'll take 7 minutes to view on this slideshow, on one slideshow, and then 8 minutes to vote on Discord in each category. And we'll direct you there. There's a channel entitled Art Show, where all the art that is in this slideshow is posted. And at the end of each fan art category, I will direct you there, and you will vote for your favorite piece of art in the current category by reacting to the picture of it using the upvote emoji that we have on the Discord server. So you're allowed to of a maximum of voting for 2, just in case you can't decide between one or the other if you have a certain favorite. Other than that, the 4 categories are Wilson, Wintergatan in general, just anything Wintergatan fan art related, Marble Machine art, Marble Machine X art I should say, and then memes, because there are a lot of Marble Machine memes and just Wintergatan related memes. So, our first category is Wilson, and I have gone ahead and I've labeled each piece so you know what it is, and then you can judge by the picture in the Discord. So first we have Dice Wilson. I'm not going to go through the names because I don't have that pulled up. We have Wilson.
Oh, do you want me to read it there? Or you mean the names of?
Yeah.
Hi everybody, it's Maureen.
Oh, I forgot.
I'm helping with the art party.
I forgot to announce my name in that. Hi, I'm Billy, but also you might know me from Discord as being John, the Supreme Overseer or Overlord. So yeah, we have Wilson Bot, which was made by Zachary the Quackery on Discord. We have an Andy Warhol pop style Wilson. We have Wilson made on a Minecraft map pixel art style. We have an acrylic pin Wilson, a chocolate Wilson, and his counterpart as the mold, which I believe was made by Six Wall Dog on Discord, if I remember correctly. This next one, I'm not sure if this person made it or not. It's a birth certificate for Wilson. For some reason, I believe they said they had found that online or on Facebook somewhere, but they didn't say the artist. We have a Wilson lantern made out of a pumpkin. We have crocheted Wilson. We have a Wilson keychain, which looks to be, I think, 3D printed. Bronze Wilson, and of course his die-cast mold. Waffleson, made by John the Kooky, as well. Same person made the pack of Wilsons. Beware of Wilsons hunting in packs, because you definitely do not want to have your hands near a pack of Wilsons. That will, it's bad. So we have a T-shirt design that was made a couple years ago. With Wilson on it. There was a couple actually other different designs on different T-shirts, but I decided to go with the middle one as the picture, as it was the biggest. We have Spongeson, made of sponge. Plushson, Wilson Plush. This really cute one of, I don't even remember what part this was. All I remember seeing was it just appear in the Discord one day, and everyone was like, "It looks like a cat," but this one's Wilson and cats. I don't know if you know what part this is, Maureen.
Yes, the cats are on the 38 channel divider. They are on top. I believe they're sitting on top of the PMMA where they're kind of clamping down the PMMA when they're coming up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Next we have Crabson. There's quite a few of them, so I put him down to represent them all. We have Creepy Wilson, I guess. Evil Wilson. I don't know. Evil Wilson's already taken, so I went with Creepy Wilson to name this one. I don't know. I really think this one looks pretty cool with the lightning and whatnot in the background. We have Negative Wilson, because the mold. Junior Baby Wilson, which I think is adorable. And then someone also suggested that next we need a Big Sin. So if anyone is interested and wants to make a Big Sin, by all means, go ahead. Slipsons. We so need that as merch. I can't even say enough of. We have 3D Print Wilson, and then we have Beanson, which is the Wiki Team mascot.
Yeah, Crab's the mascot of the Idea Vault organizers. And they're hard to explain, but
Yeah, it's
Wilson just gets modified to match any of the teams, which is pretty great.
So I believe, yep, that's the end of this category. So for those interested in voting, the art show channel is right beneath the party chat on the Discord, which is
So
basically.
Tyler, if you can switch over to me right now,
You got it.
or how do
You have the
how do I
floor.
do that?
No, I got it. You're all set.
Okay. Oh, thanks. So this channel has some links down at the bottom where you can go up to vote for. So that'll bring you all the way up to the posts that you need. And then, like Billy said, the rule is vote for your 2 favorite in each category.
And it looks like we already have some. Yeah, it looks like we already have people voting, which is great.
I think people are very excited to start voting. And then that's the end of this category. So, while everybody's voting, what we're gonna do is have a collaborative drawing challenge. So we tried this out the other day, and it was really fun. So I'm going to share that link in party chat in 1 second, but we're going to be using this website called Aggie.io, and so far I have 2 challenges for everyone to work on, and maybe we'll start another one. But basically, however the collaboration ends up working, I'm thinking if everybody tries to draw a single Wilson, I'm curious to see what how it's going to turn out. So this is an appropriate one to start with for for the Wilson part of the art show. So I'm going to drop this link in the chat right now, and you can all follow it and jump on. I don't know how many people can join at once, but I think we had probably at least 10 people when we did our test. And there we go. And it was really, really fun.
Yeah, we kind of went overboard on what we were doing. Like, I was on it for a while, and just going away at it. It was kind of funny. As we're all talking, it's like, wait, what were we talking about? You're asking me a question? Sorry, I'm busy drawing still. What's going on?
Yep. So if you see over on the right, there are ways to change your your little brush size, and you can change brushes on the left. If you hit Control A, Control All, or whatever, however it works on your system, you should be able to delete your whole thing. So I'm gonna get rid of this beautiful word saying Wilson here, if my computer handles it. So yeah. Okay. And we'll just check back in a little while to see how it's looking.
I'm trying to figure out a way to possibly pull up the drawing from the other day.
Oh, I've got it right here.
Oh, you do?
But I don't want to show that one because I wanted to have another challenge of the MMX to see how people do.
Oh, okay. I see.
Okay, so to select everything and start over, you can do it over here too.
There isn't. Wait, is there an announcement for the. Is there. Yeah, there is. Okay, I was gonna say. I'm looking for the Twitch stream link. Is that it?
Okay, we'll check back in at that one in a minute. So I'm gonna get. I won't get the next one ready yet. Maybe.
Oh wow, someone's actually doing a good drawing technique drawing the circle, and then with the making the cross on the face to get the facial features right. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever done that before, and yet I'm an artist. Granted, I don't think I've ever been taught to do that. I kind of just draw.
Might be a little hard to erase the guidelines there. Mine's real laggy. I hope other people's are working well.
Oh, well, the other day, though, that was kind of laggy at first. That I noticed it was. Oh, I'm still not on the right guy. There's so many fan art pictures here. So apparently people really like Wilson Bot. My word.
I'm gonna go switch over there. Someone asked, how do you get a layer? I'm not really sure, but it is possible. People were doing it.
Oh, there's over at the side above, on the right side, there should be, I'm trying to, it's hard to see. There's like a little piece of paper above where where it lists all the layers. If you click that, it'll create a new layer if you hover over it, I think. And then you click on the layer, and then that claims it for you.
Oh,
And
yeah,
then it activates it.
Well, there's a bunch of layers in there now.
Also, I'm trying to be quiet because everyone's sleeping, so I'm trying to whisper, so I apologize for that. It's 1:15 in the morning, and my mom has already knocked on the door twice, so I'm trying to be quiet.
Oh, well, I can still hear you, so it's all good.
We got, alright, let's see here. We have 5 votes on the Wilson birth certificate. There is 1 on Bronze Wilson, 2 on Waffleson, 10 on Pack Wilson, 10 on Wilson and the Cats, 3 on Crabson, and that's it currently for any updates. Oh, and Wilson, 2 Wilson's being Alright, I think we're gonna pick up to the next category in a minute or so. You can still vote while we're going through the other category, if like on previous categories, if you're not done. or haven't made up your mind yet, because there is a lot. And there were quite a few duplicates of certain pieces, like obviously like a couple people have made like 3D printed Wilsons and whatnot, so I usually kind of picked one and that represented like all of them as a whole. Once it hits,
People can still vote on any of the categories until the end of the hour, right? We'll
Yeah,
count
yeah.
them then.
Yeah. I'm just giving them time now, and then that like 15-minute intervals, because there's 4 categories. I'm just dividing it up into 15 minutes each. 8 minutes to go through, and then 7 minutes to vote. Just so it keeps it fresh in their mind. We're just vote each at the end of each category, so it's you're not doing it all, taking it in all at once. Speaking of which, I'm about to go to the next category, which is Wintergatan. So I'm ready. I don't know if we're over on the.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh,
yeah,
we're okay.
After you do your slideshow, then I'll open up the next drawing, the collaboration.
All right, so here we have. There's not as many in this category, surprisingly. I think there's only 2 slides. So we have definition of a rock star. We have Wintergatan pop art, and I think this is the only other piece I've seen that someone's made of the band, like themselves, like the picture of the band from their first like thing. And I recently did a piece as well. We have pain is temporary and glory is forever. Both they have the angle grinder in their hand. I really like the detail of the second one, and I like all the different attributes of the first one there. But then we move to this one. This person made quite a few different variations of this one, of constellations, and they're all really, really cool looking as well. Then we move to this one, which you can see the inner mechanisms of the Marble Machine X with, I'm assuming, just, if not Wilsons, they're just regular gears along the sides, and that one's a Wintergatan cover. We have this one of, I'm pretty sure this is painted. This isn't an image. This is like a digitally painted thing of Martin and the Modulin. And then this one is a piece of Martin holding up the Modulin with the music box on stage with the crowd. Whoops. We have a band sketch. That one I actually did. And then we have one of Martin. This one was uploaded somewhat recently, actually. Different shots of Martin. Next, we have this Sandviken's Stradivarius, which is the thumbnail of the channel update video that he did a while back, where the song that has the same title as this piece was first introduced. I actually also did that one. This one was posted a while back, and I really love the detail in this. His face and the shading on the lips. It really defines. It's really, I don't know. I wish I had like different hardnesses of what is it called? Graphite or pencil sketching.
Is that one yours?
What, the emotional Martin? No.
No, the one before it.
Yeah, that one's mine as well as the first one. This one was also posted around the same time as the one prior, Martin's head, with all the musical instruments and the Ruby Goldberg machine in it. I think that one was pretty cool. We have a Valentine cover with the music box in the background with a lot of purple lights. That's pretty nice. And then we have a Wintergatan pop cover that is of, I'm assuming, I think that's the MMX renders exploding in the background, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, somebody on the rendering team made one with all these funky colors. It looked pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. I like what people are doing. It's really cool. And so that's the end.
One thing I wanted to say is if you want to look at any of these pieces of art bigger, just click on them inside the art show Discord channel
Yeah.
to see a higher res version. Everybody who's voting. One thing I wanted to say is if you want to look at any of these pieces of art bigger. All right, so I'm going to share the next drawing canvas. So what we've got over here is what I'm not going to make everybody draw Martin's face to match that category.
Yeah, that.
So what we've got here is I've set up, so this one, instead of doing a sort of like a poster board of everybody's own version of Wilson, this one we're going to all try to work on drawing the MMX together. So I have laid out the 4 points where the feet hit the floor. Hopefully that's a good perspective angle. So I'm going to leave it to all of you to figure out where the rest of it goes. This is the challenge that we did the other day when we were testing this out, and it was amazing to see everybody doing everything. So good luck and have fun. Here we go.
Maureen, people wanted to know if there were any rules for if there's going to be a winner for the drawing challenge.
No, these are pure collaborations. Just really, everybody should to have fun. We're not judging these in any way. Yeah, we're just doing the art show judging and not this one.
Which, speaking of that, we should I tell them what we're actually planning on doing with that?
Oh, with whoever wins in the art show?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So basically, I went, after I created the slideshow, I went back into Airtable and downloaded all of the images that I put into it for this show, and I renamed them to the name of the person who made and posted that piece of art. And so what we're going to do is each person with the most votes in each category, that person is the winner of that category. And so it's not so much as a way of judging as which is the best. I mean, with Wilson, technically it is. We want to know which Wilson, like, people like. Not so much just the most, like, as in, like, I don't know, like, person-wise, but, like, as, like, just design-wise, which one looks the coolest or whatnot. But the winner of each category, we're hoping to print out, 3D print some Wilson medals and hopefully send them to the winners in real life. So we're trying to get people around the world that are in different countries that can ship them in country to, lessen shipping internationally. Because that's fairly expensive.
Oh, yeah. I want to make people who are working on the MMX. I don't think I left enough clearance for the machine to fit in that canvas. I'm wondering if we should all try to move your drawings down. If there's a way to just select your drawing, maybe the person who is working on the base frame could do that. I don't even know if that's possible here.
I need to turn my fan back on. There might be a little bit of, like, sound like it's in a wind tunnel. A bit, like, very lightly. I just want to warn you all that I'm starting to frickin' boil in here.
It's alright. We're not fancy here.
Alright, so far we have Rockstar at 7. The pop art of the whole band at 2 votes. The first paint is temporary at 3. Glorious Forever at 7. Constellations at 7. The Wintergatan cover at 3. Martin with the Modulant at 2. the other picture of the band at 2 as well. The emotional Martin at 3 votes. The inside Martin's head at 2. The Valentine cover at 1. And the pop art cover at 1 as well. So there's currently a tie, it appears.
Oh, I haven't voted yet. I'm gonna have to figure that out.
I want to point this out, and this has actually opened my eyes to this, because I knew, I post a lot of art related stuff related to Wintergatan, but I didn't know it was this much.
You've been busy.
There's a lot of stuff from me. There's I think 16 things. And I don't think that's all of it, so I made sure I only voted for one of my own. I didn't vote for any of my own, just to be fair, because I realized I'm like, wow, I make a lot of art. This isn't very fair.
Well, you only get to vote twice for for anything at all. So even if you did vote for all your own stuff, it's just.
Well, I only voted for one, and that was the redesigned Lego Marble Machine model I made. That was the only one I did. Which the original model on my YouTube channel just surpassed 6,000 views, and
Nice.
didn't think that that's what was gonna skyrocket my channel. I've been increasingly getting views.
That's great.
I'm getting a ping here who's.
I wanted to point out on the Wilson page. So you know the one with the blue lines. It's obvious what it is now. It's a CAD layout for Wilson, which is amazing.
It's a
Being manager of the CAD team, that's just beautiful right there.
I see that. Oh my god, I wasn't sure what that was. That's pretty cool.
Maybe whoever put this little image of Wilson here, that picture, could you move it over so it's not covering the CAD drawing? It's a little bit overlapping right now, and I think that Wilson was placed very early. It's on a layer on top, but I don't think anybody can move anybody else's layers. Oh wait,
Nope.
double click to take ownership.
The 3 Wilsons, the silver, the plywood color, and the black one with the little bodies, those look so adorable. They actually kind of look like either flowers, like suns, or lions, and it's adorable. But I know that they're Wilsons, but they're so cute. They look like they're not like hard-edged teeth Wilsons. Like they're like,
they look like sunflowers.
yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go check on how the MMX is coming. Oh, it wasn't that one. Wow, this is very, very fancy compared to the one we did. Oh, this is looking great.
I love the Wilson pencil eyes. That's hilarious.
Yeah. Well, I'm not really sure what we should do for. Maybe we'll do one more drawing collab, and I mean, we could do 2 more, but do you have any ideas? Or if anybody has any ideas, throw them in party chat, and then we'll pick one and we'll work on that together.
Oh, someone's going legit over there with the little black silhouette of the marble machine. Also, that second gear there, oh my goodness, that's beautifully. That's like, I love the.
Yeah, this
this
is great.
Who's doing the frame? That's some great shading. Also,
yeah, especially with this silly little drawing program. It's great.
Are you using like a drawing tablet? Like, oh my goodness. Like, I have my computer has a touch screen, but like, even when I use that, like, it still stinks. It's like not that great. Alright, I think in a minute or so, we're gonna go move to the next category.
I'm not seeing any suggestions for a 3rd collab drawing. Do you have any ideas?
That's a dumb idea. Why would you think of that, Billy? obviously it's late at night. The first thing that came to mind was marble. I'm like, yeah, that's just a bunch of circles. How about angle grinders? I don't know. Angle grinder
Oh,
stuff or
yes.
anything related to
We'll
angle
have
grinder.
to do an angle grinder. So, okay. Let me open that one up. Let's give it, should we have it be one where people just draw their own angle grinders or work together on one?
Why don't we have why don't we do work on one? How about that? Because
Okay. All right, well, whoever gets in this drawing canvas first can figure out where the outlines go, and then you can all work on it together. And I'm curious to know what you think the angle grinder could be angle grinding artists. So that'll be fun.
alright, I'm moving on to the next category. We're on MMX art now. There is quite a lot in here, and this voting on this category is going to be tough because there's a lot of similar looking things towards the end of the category. So we're going to start. So first off, we have a GIF of a pixel MMX, and I've actually saved this under my favorites under the GIF tab on Discord. Don't know why. I'll just throw it into whatever I'm talking about sometimes just because I like it. So first off, we have a GIF. Challenge to the person that made it, or just maybe anyone else. I don't know. Probably more likely the person who made it. I would have to see who to remind myself who made it. If you can make a GIF of it, maybe like moving, maybe like the gears or something moving, that would be amazing. That might be hard, but I mean, I don't know. Next, this one I remember specifically. I believe this was made by Blue Sparkle, which isn't that Joanna? That's right. So Joanna combined the picture from the drum loop video, the first time it played the MMX playing drums, and combined it with the blueprint of the MMX poster, and I just love it. I think, yeah, I upvoted this one. I love it. That just shows how accurate it is, and it's like, it's just perfect. And similarly,
It is pretty cool how it just lines up.
Yeah, it's amazing, and that just shows how well Martin is with measuring, and I wish I was that good. Because a lot of my stuff
Well,
doesn't.
you know, he traced that from, I think it was the CAD render.
Oh, he traced that?
Yeah. I think it was in he shows one of the videos, him going over the lines with it was like a real big printout, and he's going over the lines with a really thin Sharpie. I think that's how he made that poster.
Funny. I'll have to make a comment. I'll have to tell a story about that in a few minutes. So we'll get back to that in a minute because I have my own story regarding that. But next we have this one, which is also, I believe, oh my god, I didn't even mean to make that joke. Oh my god. Wow. It's obviously the poster, and someone wrote, I believe, on it. I don't know if it's like a cover or something, but either way, it is really cool. We have a pain is temporary, glory is forever, using the same poster of the blueprint, as well as I just noticed there's actually tons of the same thing. Pain is glory, pain is temporary, glory is forever, floating around in the background too, kind of like chaotically. Didn't notice that before. We also have a scary movie poster someone made. I forget who did it, but I actually remember when that was posted a while back, of the Marble Machine X, and it's pretty cool. It has like zombie arms coming out of the ground. It's pretty cool. We then have there were two of these. I chose this one because it was less destructive. It's this cute little drawing of, I'm assuming Martin as a stick figure with the MMX. I don't know why his arm and his leg are so extended, but it's cute no matter what. I like it. Edge detection MMX someone made. This was on accident, actually, if I read it correctly. I forget how they did it, but yeah. Next we have the render of the MMX, practically falling into a pile of pieces on the floor, followed by an MMX acrylic laser cut. Someone did. They took a sheet of acrylic and they put paint over it, and then they brought the laser over, and it burned away the paint on it, I believe, and also engraved it, if I remember what they said correctly. Yeah, that was pretty cool. And then they have Wilson sitting there being all cute. Okay, I'm not gonna tell anyone who made this because I know who made this, and if you know who made this, don't say anything, Maureen. This is a wireframe model, CAD, I think from CAD of the MMX. I need to turn off my fan again. Hold on. Oh my word. Which is pretty cool. Someone then took that same thing and then inverted it so it was a black background and then it was outlined in white. Now we come to my story that I had just talked about, and so this is mine. This is a freehand ink of the MMX, and I went off the same CAD render model, like blueprint that is used on the blueprint posters, and I did this entirely by hand. I didn't even trace anything, and that that took me like 4 days to do on canvas, because there's no way of tracing it onto a canvas really if you have it behind it, plus it's so big. Not just that, but it wouldn't be as impressive. And then I outlined it in Sharpie. Also, all the pencil like smudges will not come off that are dotted around. I tried erasing them and they won't get off. Next we have a really, really realistic, like, I can't even right now, I want to like reach through my screen and like touch it, of the 4K render of the MMX, which was actually, I think it was shown in today's video with like some really cool like lighting effects and whatnot. This MMX sketch here was posted just the other day, and I bulbed it and included it in this because it looks really cool. And
Do you think it's unfinished, or is it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's unfinished.
Still, it's pretty neat, like, just kind of seeing that section of the machine by itself.
Yeah. We have an MMX mug, and this is the part where we get into a lot of repetitive Billy posts. There we have the Minecraft MMX. This is turning into a thing about me, and I don't even mean it to, because there's some...
These are all you?
Yeah, the mug?
The one above or the one before the Minecraft is a mug?
That's a mug, yes. I made that in ceramics class.
That's crazy. Did you take other angles of it?
I did. I can't really
I'll have to find them
pick
later.
it up. It's actually sitting behind my desk. It was sitting over next to the Lego model on my bureau, but I recently decided to put it on my desk as like a cup holder for like all my like pens and whatnot, because it's just sitting over there. I never got to glaze it, so I had to paint it with acrylic paint, so I kind of don't trust it drinking out of it.
I don't know if I would drink out of that, but...
Well, I put it in the oven afterwards to like solidify the paint to it.
Sure.
But yeah,
Okay.
this thing is a 3D printed music box MMX that Galactic Corn Dog is or was or might still be. I have no idea. I would have to talk with him about it. He was making. And I actually gave him the idea. I'm like, what if, because he was just going to make like a little mini model. I'm like, what if you took a comb from a music box and you put it on it, and that acted like the vibraphone, and you could actually make it play music. You could like stick paper up through it, which brings me to my next thing. I think someone else made this, which is a literal design of what I just said. Using paper. And then someone made is still making VR MMX. Whiteboard MMX. 6K view Awesome Billy 3 MMX.
Wait a minute. Literally on a whiteboard? Are you serious?
And you know what? I almost missed it because the thumbnail image on Airtable wasn't a picture of that. It was some random thing, which I just thought it was like whatever. It wasn't that. It wasn't. It was a small thing.
Wow.
I couldn't. So I'm glad I clicked on it because it is pretty cool to look at. I don't know.
Yeah, let me explain the Airtable real quick for anybody who doesn't know. Anything that gets a little light bulb reaction inside the fan art category automatically adds it to our database, and then we have a gallery view of all of the art and other ideas that people have for the MMX. It's not just the fan art, but that's our way of tracking and sorting and collecting all the amazing stuff that this community has been doing. So those galleries are usually pinned in each channel. If you wanted to go through it and look and see what everybody else has created, jump to the link in the pin. It's also usually linked in the description of the channel. So they're there for everybody to just browse around. Is that how you went through and found all these, or were you just making your own
Yeah.
personal favorites?
No. I was going through Airtable. Yeah. Some of the other ones though I did find by accident because scrolling back to find certain pictures that I remembered.
Wait, some don't have the little light bulb reaction, which means they don't get into the gallery. So if you've made a piece of art that isn't in the gallery, definitely go bulb your piece. Or if there's something that if you happen to scroll back in the chat and you see a piece that does not have a bulb, go ahead and react with one, because we want to make sure everything gets in there.
Yeah. But this is the portion where we move on to all of the somewhat functional Lego MMX models.
So all of these Legos were made by different people, right?
Well, minus two of them.
Well, but they're not the same little model, right?
No,
or some of them.
they're all different in their own way, and you can see the different way people were thinking of how to design certain parts compared to other people.
Yeah.
So like this first one, this was mine, and this was just what I built out of what I have for loose pieces in the Lego box under my bed. Just a huge bin.
You had all that already.
Yeah. And it looks like a mess when I look at it. It was not the best, but it handles so much better than the freaking current one I have, which is at the far. It's all the way at the right. Next we have Birdos, which inspired me to then go and redesign my first one using Lego Digital Designer, because they told me about the design software, and oh my god, it's pretty good. The kinetic fingers actually move on theirs, as well as the marble elevator.
They're functional.
Well, granted, we don't have marbles that small enough, and they can't move through the machine. But
they have moving pieces. That's amazing.
oh, the treadle pedal on theirs that moves too as well. It moves with the handle. It is so ridiculous. This next one isn't functional. Martin actually did see this one. I think the Xenocide actually sent it to him, if I remember correctly.
I bet he's seen all of them. He does look at the gallery views from Airtable, and he really gets excited and energized by seeing all the stuff that everybody's been coming up with.
I like the design of the base on Xenocides. It's very nice, but looking at it, we all kind of have the same drum design. I'm looking. Not gonna lie. Then we move on. This is my Mark II version, and it's just, I look at that. I should probably compare it to the actual machine. Everything works on mine except for, well, minus the treadle pedal doesn't move. The kinetic fingers don't move. The marble elevator is supposed to move. It doesn't because reasons. Mine has a little lever. You can actually dampen the vibraphones on it too. I thought of everything. And then we move on to these monstrosities. And when I say monstrosities, I don't mean like in a bad way. They're freaking huge Lego versions. They're monsters. They're like huge. They're freaking... And these ones move on their own. And the one on the right can actually drop like little balls.
Like little BBs.
Well, no, they're like these little soccer balls. I think that's what they use in like great ball contraptions.
Oh yeah.
I
Oh
think
my
the
gosh.
I think the one on the left does too.
Is the one on the right life? Oh no, that's on a desk. I was gonna say it's not like huge, is it? Okay.
Well, if you look, that's a lamp in the far back right corner.
Yeah, I'm making it big. Okay, I see. I know that piece. There's the balls up there. Okay.
I don't know what that black cube thing is that's in front of the lamp but behind the thing.
Maybe it's a speaker or something.
But that's probably
Yeah,
the size.
I know those little. I can see the Lego holes now. That's amazing.
So that black speaker thing is probably the size of mine that's behind me on my desk.
Right, you made a mini one.
Yeah, so that just shows in size how big that is, and it's like, and I'm kind of amazed because, oh my god, I just realized they have a working fish stair.
Oh yeah, it only has 2 steps, but look at it there.
Look at the arms, the crank arms. Oh my god, I wanted to make the crank arms so bad on mine. It was ridiculous.
Well, now you got your next challenge.
14-minute warning, by the way. The
Yeah.
audience can't hear me, but you guys can.
So we have about a quarter of an hour left for our party. So we're 3/4 of the way through the show, and we're just gonna keep it to the 3 drawing challenges for now. I don't want to add a new one because maybe less than 15 minutes is not enough time to play with them. But please keep drawing.
Yeah, because
while we go through this.
that last category took all of the 15 minutes. It did not leave any time for you to go vote. So, I mean, you can go vote now, but I'm going to speed right on through to the memes category.
Go for it. Yeah.
So, I had to remove a few because specifically, this thing keeps bugging out and it's scaring me. So, basically, I had to remove anything mole related because I was told that no one actually made it. It was a thing people found online. And that kind of sucks. So that's another thing that has been going on the Discord server as of this past April Fool's Day, which was a huge mole invasion that...
Well, that mole was the one, we don't know who made it at all, but that's the one that Martin threw in his video, so someone else also found it online.
Yep. We still have no idea who the Mole King is, but I have my suspicions that it's a certain Martin Mole-in.
Yes, very curious. But the Discord server was taken over on April Fool's by the King of the Moles.
Yeah.
And which is also from a video, and the entire server, everyone was turned into moles. It was crazy.
That was a crazy day. I couldn't go in there. There was so much freaking backward channel names and stuff. Anyway.
Oh yeah, everything got changed.
Instead of moles, we have Mort. I don't really like Mort. I don't like him. But I mean, other people do.
What is the origin of the little short guy with the curvy arms? Why did someone make him like that?
I have no idea. But I found like the guy next to him, just the ending of that video of when the escapement wheels when they worked. I found that so like heartfelt, like that was a genuine reaction, like I did it. It's gonna work. And then the next video, which was, what was it, yesterday? When he said, "Oh, the baseball bat's right over there," I was like, I audibly gasped out loud. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I don't know if he's kidding with that kind of stuff. I think he is genuinely frustrated at how long this is taking.
I think he was being genuine as well. I'm pretty sure he was.
I don't think he actually would though. I think he has.
I don't think he has it in him, and I don't mean that in like a You don't have it in you. You won't. You won't. I don't mean it like that at all. I don't think he has it in him to watch what he's created for the past, 4 years, just be obliterated in a matter of seconds by himself.
I don't think so. But he
A
likes
little
to
early.
maybe freak out everybody.
We got 10 minutes. Alright, I'm gonna speed this up. Next we have a Doge MMX, like Buff Doge, and then Wimpy Doge, which is the original marble machine. Next we have
Oh my.
this test one, which someone made. The original was actually of him in a wrestling ring with the same sign, but it said something else, I think. I forget. And I recommended the person, like, you should just make it him and then have it so you could see his legs, because his legs weren't in the shot. And then have him saying it says test one, and I bet he might use that in a video, which he didn't, but I mean, it still would have been cool if he did. Next, we have him holding the marble machine out of anger, with Wilson looking kind of scared in the corner. This one is a moose gate.
Yeah, so
Yep.
that's from the new. Is it from the new Cybergate? It's a little piece that looks like a moose on there.
I think so. I haven't. I don't know. This
I
was
think it
posted
was.
a while
I'm
back.
not sure which gate. I'm pretty sure it was the Cybergate for the Cyberbase. But there are so many, like the little kitties that we saw before. There are so many animals all over the MMX, or
Don't-
pieces that are in animal shapes. Like there's the piece of wood shark. There's I'm not thinking of anything else right now, but there are just.
There's another one of those coming up. Next we have
Oh yeah.
this is CAD team, not CAD, IVO team related, Idea Vault team. New bulbed idea. Don't panic. It's clickety clack time. Click 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 click. I don't watch Rick and Morty, so I don't get the reference. But
I don't get it either, but it's very appropriate for the Idea Vault team.
oh look, we have dogs wearing hats, pieces, something with feet. I don't know what they are. I don't know. They're just wearing hats and they have tails and they have shoes. Darth Vader wearing a welding suit holding the divider. Or just a regular pair of overalls. I don't know. The evolution of the divider equals brain power go. I guess I don't know how else to explain that. The overused meme of the guy looking at the girl.
Yeah, the zigzag gate was never. It was suggested, and Martin never even tried prototyping it.
We have Wilson taking over the stream. Everybody, I remember. I was watching that. I think I remember that he went to go get a drink of water or something. Oh, I messed that. Improvise washer overcome. This one is my favorite. The Martin. That is some flawless editing. Kudos to you. You have my utmost respect. That is freaking amazing. I can't even say anything else about it. We got Captain Context over here, who only made one appearance, and I feel like it's because Martin felt super corny
think
probably while editing that
He
video.
talks about Captain Context in another video, I feel like. Or maybe that was just in a meeting that we had, but I think there was a second mention.
I just looked over at, I scrolled down to the memes one, in the art show channel, and all I saw was Mort's picture, 6 upvotes, with someone putting in, but why? Why would you do such a thing? Why would you do that?
Yeah, it's a good question.
Speaking of Captain Context, we have the Captain Context logo here. We have Martin with a beard. This was after whether he was talking about whether or not you wanted quality content every week, or like whenever, or like wait for like a big update which has a lot of content instead of just, you know, quick whatever updates and not getting much work done. Then we got this meme, and I swear if he does this, I'm gonna just fall over. Nobody. Martin, 2 weeks before the
No,
world
I
tour.
think.
Hey guys, so I just threw away the whole machine. I wasn't really happy with some parts of it. So in next week's video, we will be making the frame.
I mean, he started with the original one. We're on the MMX right now. We know that we're on the studio version. We know that he's making the touring version, which is going to be a complete redesign. So yeah, it may never end.
5-minute warning.
Alright, we're gonna pick
We've
this up.
got 5 more minutes for voting, and 5 more minutes to keep working on your collaborative art pieces. Although, do you think we should leave them open? No, we're not going to leave them. Well, people could add to them later if they wanted to.
That might be hard to do, I don't know.
The links are out. I don't know how to lock anything, but yeah, we're gonna have a couple more minutes and then get back to watching the videos. So get your votes in now if you haven't voted already. Keep going, Billy.
So next we have another animal-related gate. I made this one because as soon as I saw Martin post this in the Discord that night, I'm like, that looks like a swordfish. And so I made Martin's Marlin marble gates with swordfish heads.
Yeah, that's more animals there. Yeah.
Just don't question it. This community's weird, and if you think we're weird, we're weird. So you're expected to be weird too, because we're all weird here. All right. There's a lot of people named John. There's freaking Crab Wilsons. There's shark freaking marble lift guards.
Yeah.
Martin butterfly amalgamations. It's a mess.
Yeah.
Days
since Martin used the angle grinder was made by somebody on the CAD team. It's a running joke on the CAD team.
Tim Mitchell. Yeah, I was told.
Yeah, Tim Mitchell made that one. Because anytime Martin changes something on the machine, it's our job to change the CAD model to match it. So he keeps us on our toes, and the team actually takes it as a matter of pride, and I think actually enjoys being able to match what he is doing. So we don't actually get that upset at all. All right, just a couple more minutes. We're almost done here.
I have no idea the origin of this sock ladder.
Oh, I do. He had a brand new floor on his when they were redoing his studio, and he just threw some old ladder on the floor. And in the chat, everyone's like, "Man, that ladder needs some socks or something." And then he made the sock ladder. It's an emoji too.
Wow.
So.
Yeah, I saw. The final picture is oops, all washers. Eric F, part of the CAD team, I think, MMX.
Yeah,
team? Yeah,
he's another.
He wanted someone to make that, so I stepped up and volunteered, and it came out.
The washers are another inside joke for the CAD team, because there's just so many, and we don't model them because that's ridiculous. All right, 2 more minutes to vote. I'm getting my votes in real fast now.
Oh my god, washers has 12. People are laughing at 0 days since the angle grinder. There's 12 votes on 2 weeks before the world tour, starting over with the frame. 3 Captain Context logo. 3 on no context is pain. 2 on the Martin. Really? Wait, did I not? I didn't. Wait, did I not vote in here? I didn't vote in here. Oh my goodness. Wait, no, I did. 2 weeks before.
So Billy, we're gonna get back to the videos in 1 minute. So we will announce the winners. We'll tally up the votes, and we'll announce the winners of the art show in party chat. As soon as we tabulate all the votes. And thank you everybody for participating in the drawing challenges. They're looking beautiful. That MMX one is pretty serious.
Is it? I can't see
Yeah,
it.
yeah. It's real great. So thank you everyone for joining us for the first interlude on our weekend-long party. Feel free to keep drawing if you want while you watch the videos or listen to the videos. And yeah.
Now, oh my,
You-
that is
go ahead.
pretty wow. When are we tallying up the votes? Like,
We'll do
right
that
now?
right now. Yeah.
Should we cut it off?
We'll
Alright,
We'll just post them. So thanks everybody. Bye.
bye.
Okay, you are no longer live. That was fun.
Yay. Thanks, Tyler.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm going to finish up some stuff with the stream and then go to bed.
Same
Okay,
here.
and there is no way I could have handled that. So thank you.
It was not too bad in a way, but there are a lot of buttons. When you know what buttons to press, it's pretty easy.
Yeah, and I'm gonna learn all the buttons. Tonight there's no way.
No, it's totally fine.
Oh, this is the video when he dropped the clamp on his foot. Precision accuracy, that was the only accuracy that day. Oh my word. It is so hot in here.
Okay, so I'm voting on mine, and then
I have a piece of
And then
paper
I'll
next
help
to
you.
me.